Hi, my name is Anh Luu. I'm the executive chef at Tapalaya Restaurant in Portland, Oregon, and this is my life story. My mom and dad and brother and sister came over to America in, I believe it was 79, right after the war. I had a wonderful childhood in New Orleans. There was a lot of Vietnamese culture there, so my mom and dad felt really comfortable in New Orleans. After Hurricane Katrina, my mom and dad and brother relocated here. My sister has been living here for a long time. I was 19 when the hurricane hit, so I wasn't ready to leave my home yet, but I ended up moving out here to be closer to my family. I actually knew that I was going to be a chef when I was 15, so I started working in kitchens when I was 15 in New Orleans. And it's a lot of hard work, but I think I love food and culinary arts because it can be interpreted differently by everyone, and everyone has different taste buds, and it's an always changing career, like there's always something new to learn about it, and it's very universal. I make traditional Cajun Creole food utilizing Vietnamese ingredients. So like in the gumbo, I put fish sauce instead of salt because it lends the seafood flavor to the seafood gumbo that I make. It's just really intuitive for me to cook Cajun food that way because I grew up in a Vietnamese family, and I cooked with my mom growing up a lot, and she would make red beans and rice and gumbo, but she would just use what we had around the house. And I think that Cajun Vietnamese cuisine is not really a fusion anymore. It is more like a regional American cuisine. It's the birth of a culture that has been living in that area for a long time. Like I get a lot of older white people from Louisiana that come in here and eat my crawfish etouffee, and they're like, this is the best crawfish etouffee I've ever had. But mine has lemongrass and lime juice and fish sauce and shrimp paste in it, and they can't even tell the difference. So it's just about the ingredients, but it invokes the same sort of feelings as regular Cajun food. Have I ever found myself being discriminated against due to my race or gender in my industry? Yes, I have, lots of times. Not so much with the race part, but definitely because of being a minority woman. People judge you right when they see you in the industry and everywhere they go. Growing up, being a teenage little girl in a kitchen, that's where I grew my thick skin. It's a male-dominated industry, and the less experience you have, the more people are quick to judge you, and I've experienced that a number of times, and that's why I couldn't really stay in New Orleans. I feel like the food scene in Portland is much more progressive and friendlier to female chefs. If I would have stayed in New Orleans, I definitely would not be where I am now.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.